Oh, she drank tons of coffee for me. Okay, I'll see you soon. Yeah, there was no pain medicine scheduled yet. So you have only Tylenol. No pain medicine scheduled yet. Only Tylenol. Okay. Okay. Okay.
तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति शुभदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सागण ललिता शिव शाकंतंश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यो च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं नित्यरूपात् महं वन्दे श्रीगुरोन् दिनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्री चैतन्य ईश्वरं नमामि विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य दिशतारिणी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandvat Pranam, Hallelujah, Srila Prabhupada.
Dandavad all Prabhupada and Gurudev. Hope you are all doing well and actually this Sunday is Ram Navami. So just give me 1 minute. One minute. So for 1 second, what we can do is this week we can see. I have a question for everyone. How is sadhana going on? I want to ask this question. Japa kaisa chal raha hai? Huh?
Not that great, Prabhuji.
Not that great. So of course we can have humility, not a problem. But because one should understand nobody will come, nothing will come. But fourth canto Srila Prabhupada writes, fourth canto Srila Prabhupada writes, one of my disciples will become pure devotee and he'll liberate me. That is Srila Prabhupada's humility actually. That is Srila Prabhupada's humility. So, one should orchestrate, one should manage his or her life in such a way we focus on sadhana. Otherwise, what happens is we become illusioned. We become illusioned. That's why spiritual progress spiritual progress is internal. But what are the external things that we do, preaching, everything? To get the mercy of Krishna. My Lord, I am trying to do this. Krishna sees, he is doing something good. Or actually, our GBC Mother Malti says, Radharani holds Krishna's shirt and says, see how nicely he is doing it. You should give your mercy to him. So, what is that? So, Samsiddhir Haritoshanam. Samsiddhir Haritoshanam. Atah Bambi Dijasreshta Varnasrami Vivagasa. Swanstitasya Dharmasya Samsiddhir Haritoshanam. Are whatever you are, engineer, doctor, Varnashrama, whichever Varna you are in, whichever Ashrama you are in, the goal of life is to please Krishna. And one more verse I read for 20 years, but recently it touched my heart. Dharma svanasita pumsam vishwaksena kadasya navutpadayed yati ritim shramevahi kevalam. You're working 9 to 5 job, but if that is not your 9 to 5 job, definitely goal of 9 to 5 job is money, no doubt. But if it is not triggering Vishwaksena Kathasuya, you are not getting any taste to listen listen with Krishna. Dharmaswanasya Vishwaksena Navutpadaya Yadi Ratim. If it is not triggering attraction, Rati means attraction. Navutpadayat Utpada, So भगवान का प्रति, कृष्णा का प्रति प्रेम उत्पन्न नहीं हो रहा है, एटलीस्ट सुनाने का इच्छा नहीं उत्पन्न नहीं हो रहा है. So that ichha is not developing, that desire is not developing. Then your 9 to 5 job, money making is a shramevahi kevalam. Means what? Should not do the job? No, you can do the job, but with the desire to develop taste, we should do the job. How many friends understanding? It's very important actually.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So,
Yes.
it is very, very important. And you know what is that? One day, what is that? Narad Muni asks, Narada asks Brahma, sorry. So actually, Valmiki asks Narad Muni, is there any person, is there any person with all the good qualities? In fact, you have good qualities, you'll become proud. But when you see somebody better than you, you become envious. And people don't listen to you because you are very famous, you become angry. And so you want to enjoy a particular thing, you'll become lusty. But somebody is controlled, he tries. So is there anybody, so is there any person, human in this world who is ultimate person with all the good qualities. You know? Konvasmin sampratam loke gunvan kasya viryavan dharmascha kritajnascha satyavakyo dridavratah charitrena chako yukto स्वर्व भूतेषु को हित विद्वान का कस्समर्दश्च कश्चैक प्रियदर्शना आत्मवान को जित क्रोधो द्युतिमान को नसूयकः कस्य पिपति देवाश्च जात रोषस्य संयुगे. Is there any person who is a gunavan, viryavan, dharmagnya, satyavak, dhradavrata, character, you know, beneficiary for all the living entities, vidwan, capable, you know, atmavan, you know, sense controlled, you know, non-envious. Is there anybody like that? Wow. Who is asking this question?
Valmiki is asking Narad Muni.
Valmiki is asking Narad Muni this question. Wow. All the great qualities. But I know Supreme Lord has it. Krishna has it. Vishnu Tattva has it. But is there any person on the planet who has it? Ante? Then what he said? Yes. You know, Narad Muni said one person. You know, one person he said, who is that? Lord Ramchandra. Lord Ramchandra, who is actually who took birth in Ikshvaku dynasty, is like a tilak of Ikshvaku dynasty. Amazing. Is like a tilak of Ikshvaku dynasty. So, what is the first quality he asked? Is there anybody who has a gunavan character? What is the first quality? Gunavan. So, today, actually, no, what is it? Especially sadhakas. This is very important. I'm talking to myself actually. I'm praying to Krishna, my Lord, praying to Lord Chaitanya, praying to Radha Gopijan Alba, praying to Gaurnita, Nitya Patman, Gaur Shila Prabhupada. Please, give me good character. You know? No. What is the character? Even if somebody is lower than us by what do you call, by education, by money, you know, by jati, you know, means caste, still you deal with them nicely, then that person is you know, so that person is gunavan. So for this to happen, usually what happens, you know, okay, I'm rich, I have money. The problem with the jiva is we identify ourselves with the body. How many of you agree? We identify ourselves with the body. Do you agree or not?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So when we identify with ourselves with the body, the ahankar is, ego is the rope that binds the body with the soul. But of course, Maya, metal energy, you know, three modes, they act on us. So when we identify with the body, and what are the things you have that others don't have, you become envious. You become proud. Krishna same. And when you have it and others don't have it, there is a chance to become proud. But when others have it, some qualities that you don't have it, you become envious. So, first thing is understanding that I'm not this body. When you realize it, you think you are the spirit soul. When you think you are a spirit soul, you become humble. Does anyone know why we should become humble when we realize we are a spirit soul, not the body? Huh?
Because we realize we are so insignificant.
Soul is 10 power minus 4 tip of the hair. That's it. We are tiny. How much tiny? Hey, you are not even, sometimes people when quarrel, they say, you're equal to my hair, Sometimes people even take the hair and show also. But we are not even, the soul size is not even that. 10 power minus 4 tip of the hair. Tip of the hair. When that humility, when we are not proud, then what happens? Then we can deal with everyone nicely. Ram had 3 friends: Sugriva, Guha, Vibhishan. In caste and education and money wise, they are very low. First of all, Sugriva is not even a human. Guha and Vibhishan is also Rakshasa race. They belong to demoniac. Vibhishan belongs to demoniac race. And Guha is a tribal. And Lord Ramchandra is a Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu Tattva. Plus, he was born as a Kshatriya. Born as a Kshatriya. That whatever Kshatriya, Raghukula Reet Sada chale aaye, Prana jaye par vachana jaye. So they're willing to go through, they never lied. When they give the word, I'm sorry, they would uphold that word. They are willing to even sacrifice their life, but they don't want to lose their word. Wow, amazing. So Ram is making friendship with Guha, is making friendship with Sugriva, and making friendship with whom? Vibhishan. So, Hare Krishna. So Ram came across this place, during Vanavasa, Srungabherapuram. There, in Srungabherapuram, so Guha came to worship Ram. So, he was bringing all the paraphernalia to worship Lord Ram. But Ram came and said, Guha, thank you very much for your worship. Very grateful. Hare. My Lord, I am bringing all this Aarti paraphernalia to worship you, and you are telling you are already worshipped? No, I have not even started my worship. Lord Ram said, Hare, what else you want? What else can I expect? You came all the way on your foot. You came opposite direction. You showed so much love. What else I want other than this? That's why I'm telling you like that you already worshipped me. And immediately embraced him and said, "You are my best friend." Wow. And during Vanavas, Aranyakanda, what is that? When Hanumanji comes, Sugriva was it? Hanumanji comes to see Ram and Lakshman in disguise. And Lakshman tells, Sugriva Sharangatha Sugriva Natamichati. We are looking for Sugriva, who will be our master. And we want to take his shelter. We want to surrender to him. Hare Krishna. Actually, when Lakshman said this line, Lakshman cried. What Lakshman did? He cried. Why he cried? Are my brother is the supreme personality of Lord, personality of Godhead. And everyone takes my brother's shelter. Like that, but because of this Leela, we have to take shelter of Sugriva. But Lord Ramchandra had no problem. So Ram is telling, we are accepting Sugriva as our master. Hare Krishna. We are accepting Sugriva's shelter. So how difficult that is. So Ram exhibit this behavior, though Sugriva is in all the reason for all the reasons to come. Though he is very, he's not at all equal. Ram considered himself equal to Sugriva and respected him. Same thing with the Vibhishan also. Vibhishan came forward and said, "We surrender to you, Raghav Saranangatha." So what everyone likes is a character. So so very important thing is we should not think we are this body, and when we realize we are the body, we should become humble. That quality Ram has it all the time. Haribol. That is the reason why he is able to deal with his friends Guha, Vibhishan, and Sugriva equally. Viryaman, hero. Hero today, cinema hero means he will beat 17. Sorry, he'll beat, what is it? Not 17. He'll beat 100 villains and he'll go with heroine. That is hero. No, that is not hero. Hero means there is every reason the mind is going to be transformed. But mind will not be transformed because you are situated on the higher platform. You're listening, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So there is every reason mind, I have a question for all of you. There is every reason mind is going to be transformed to goodness and passion and ignorance. But no matter what, you will not go through the transformation and stop the mind from being transformed. That is a Viryavan, Dhira, sober, hero. No matter whichever situation comes before you, you should not be tempted. Should not be tempted. So for that, to become a Viryavan means a person who is like a hero. You need to have good control on your senses. Of course, Ram is Vishnu Tattva, but came as human being. So no matter what the situation is, you should not be tempted. Heroic. When 14,000 demons attacked Lord Ram in Janasthan, Lakshman said, Ram told Lakshman, take your sister-in-law, put her in that cave, close that cave with a rock, you stand in the front and make sure nobody comes there. But Gauram Prabhu added a joke before this. If you all want me to share, I can share that. Suddenly I remembered.
Yes, Prabhuji.
You want me to share?
Yes, Prabhuji.
One day Sita Mata said casually, oh, always you are carrying this bow as an ornament only. कभी जीवन में use किया क्या? Did you ever use this? Like Pustakam Hastabhushanam, people say. Book is the ornament of the hand. Likewise, we are always seeing this arrow, is this bow and arrow as a ornament for bow and this bow and arrow are the ornament of shoulders. But I have not seen you actually, using this bow and arrow. My father, he got me married to a warrior. But did you ever use this bow and arrow in your life? Wow. Very interesting. I have agree. It's 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 a challenging thing, right? But Sita Mata forgot. Ram broke the bow. Shivadhanush, nobody could lift. That's when she married him. Anyway, he said that's not my joke actually. So then what happened? Karan Doshan came with 14,000 demons when Surpanaka complained to them. There is a person here. His wife is very beautiful. So he cut off my nose. Wow. How many came? 14,000 demons in Janasthan. Ram told Lakshman, put your sister-in-law in a cave, cover it with a rock and you stand there. Brother, what is your problem, Why you don't need to work this much hard for these guys? I am there enough. नहीं, I want to prove. इज्जत का सवाल है. So Ram killed 14,000 demons. 14,000 demons came, surrounded him. Lord Ram was drowned in the ocean of arrows. But Ram started firing arrows from his bow. And within no time, Ram wiped out. And the entire Karadushan army without a bead of sweat. Haribol. You're listening, right? So then Sita Mata came and said, oh, Haribol, you did a wonderful job. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So, When you are alone, when nobody is there, you should not be disturbed. When problem is coming, you should not be disturbed. And happiness is coming, you should not be disturbed. That type of person is called what?
Dhira.
Viryavan, heroic, dhira, sober. Lord Ramchandra has that quality. And even during Yuddhakanda, he has that power, extermination. What is that power? Exterminating power. Lord Ram killed, that his army, the Ravan's army. Just like that, he just wiped it out. He exterminated. Viryavan. Hare Krishna. Third one, Dharmagya. Dharmagya. Dharmagya means he knows, dharma, and he applies dharma. So if you want dharma, you want to follow dharma, you need to have a lot of determination actually. Dharma is two types, Bhaktivinoda Thakur mentions. Nitya dharma, naimittika dharma. Anything you act for your body, it is called naimittika dharma. Anything you do for the body, for the pleasure of the body, what is it called? Anybody?
Naimittika.
Huh?
Naimittika dharma.
Naimittika dharma, temporary dharma. Why? Any activity you do for the body only you're doing. Body itself is temporary. Then what else? Other designations that you acquire. So the point is, what is that? Nitya dharma means activity you perform, a karma, pure bhakti, for the emancipation of the soul, for the purification of the heart. Then that dharma is called, what is it called?
Nitya dharma.
Nitya dharma. Actually, I just want to see what how you respond. So our naimittika dharma, understanding that this will not come with us, if you do it for the pleasure of Krishna, and your nitya dharma of chanting will go very well. So for that reason, Ram would always serve his parents, serve his mother and father, step mothers, friends, relatives, citizens. Ram would deal with them, everyone, so that they would love him. They would love him. The next one is Kritagnyata. What is Kritagnyata?
Gratitude.
I know. Bhavagnena, dharmagnena, krutagnena cha lakshmana. Kritagnyata means gratitude, but Kritagnyata also has another meaning. Kruta means doing. Jna means awareness. So you know how to do a particular thing, means talented. That's also very good. But here Kritagnyata means gratitude. So the gratitude, कथांचित्तुपकारेण कृतेन एकेन तुष्यति नस्मरत्य पकाराणां Satamasyaatma So anybody does a tiny service to Krishna, I mean Rama, one quality we need to cultivate is gratitude. Gratitude makes the heart deeper, deep and deeper. Gratitude makes the heart deep and deeper. One should cultivate gratitude. Gratitude is opposite to ego, false ego. You're listening or not?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
It's very, very important. But also, Kruta means doing, Jna means aware. Not to do, one should know. In the case of Lakshmanji, during a forest, okay, first I'll tell. Krutnagyata means doing, Jna means aware. Means how to do a particular job. Lakshman knows very well. So likewise, Ram also, he has this quality, Krutagnyata. So Ram, that's why, when they told him, go to forest, I will go immediately. No questions asked. It is for the pleasure of my father. Wow. Dharmagya, because he knows Dharma. When he knows Dharma, what is Kritagnyata? So he is grateful at the same time. Though, uh, anyway, what is that? Bhavagyana, Dharmagyana, Krutagyana, Lakshmana. Kruta means doing, Jna means aware. So they went to Panchavati, and so tomorrow onwards they will live there for very long time. 14 years exile, right? Already few years are over. So if they stay there, Lakshman then spend the rest of the life and the rest of the Vanavas life. Lakshman said, Ram told him, Lakshman, do you know we have to live here, right? We need a hut. Brother, I know it. Sometimes we know how to cook. Like we have desires, how to please, how to serve Krishna. But the problem is we don't know how to serve Krishna. We may not be a good cook. We may not be, a good manager. Mere desire is, having a desire is not enough. We need to have a Krutagnya. Gnya means aware. How to do that? For example, you go to an architect to build your home. Many times I said this before. You tell the architect, I want a home. Architect says, smiles and says, Sir, I know very well what type of home you want. Really? How do you know? And he brings a blueprint and he shows you. Wow. And few months later, Sir, home is ready. Really? So likewise, Ram told Lakshman, we are staying here. So Lakshman made one bedroom for Sita and Ram. He made one drawing room for all the sages to come and talk. That's it. One drawing room is needed, then he made one kitchen for Mother Sita to cook. Usually when you are the one making, what you will do? You will make one room for yourself, yes or no? So, but because he's a dharmagya also, or between wife and husband, why should I be there? And he stayed under the tree. Just made one bedroom, one drawing room, and one kitchen. That's it. Nothing else. So, but actually, Kritagnyata means gratitude also. So Ram also knows how to do things. Anything he wants, he can do it. But also Ram is also grateful. Ram is also very grateful. Hare Krishna. So Any little service you do, kathanchit upakarena krutena ekena tushyati sasmratis pakaranam satamasyatma vattaya. Even, you know what, so for example, sometimes people do a lot of help to us, but we want them to do continuously. One time they don't, we become upset. That is wrong. Even you do one attitude, one activity to Ram, one activity to Ram, Ram becomes grateful. And all the bad qualities you have, he'll forget and he'll focus on that one good quality. Wow. Amazing. But as you know, that's one thing. Second thing, I told you, Kruta means doing, Jnana means aware. Ram knows, Krishna knows all our activities fully. But because he has gratitude, even though he knows all our bad qualities, when we are trying sincerely to go forward, then he doesn't punish us, but he encourages in our heart to go in the right direction. The next one is Satyavak. Satyavak means follower of truth. Father told him, go to forest. Yes, father, done. There is no question of speaking anything. So, what is that? Can you go to forest? Oh, yes, I'll go to forest. You know, so always, actually, if you speak truth for 12 years, whatever we say will happen. Means we don't speak truth all the time, unfortunately. But Ram is not like that. Ram is not like that. Satyavak, Satya Sankalp. Satyavak. What is that? Is that absolute truth? Bhagavatam also is mentioned. Satyam Param, Satyavratam, Trisatyam. So during creation, maintenance, and destruction, all the three times he is a supreme absolute truth. Satyavrata, my lord, you gave us the word that you will protect us. You have descended to kill all the demons, including headed by Kaunsa. Thank you. But your peace, Paramasatyam, first verse of Bhagavatam says that. Paramasatyam. Satyam Parandimahi. You are Satyavrata. That day you made us a promise and now you are descending. Thank you. And you are the source of truth also. Satyasya Satyam. Vrata Satyam Netram Satyatmakam Tam Saranam Prapanam. So, Sat means eternal. It doesn't change. What is always changing? Prakriti. Ganga is flowing. Ganga makes nice designs. But they change, they disappear. Like what is changing here? Prakriti is all. What is permanent in this material world? Change. So everything is changing. Our faces are changing, our forms are changing. Everything is changing. Our activities are changing. So Krishna, Rama, Satyam means they are aware of the unchanging eternity, Brahman, the living entity, but they are aware also of the changing Brahman, so the changing Prakriti, material nature. That's why it's called so knowing this, he will, he will take care of the things of this world. It's called Satyavaka. Next one, Dhradavrata. Next one is a Dhradavrata. When Ram says I'll do it, I'll do it. So Lord Ram went to forest and Dandakaranya. All the sages came and said, my lord, thank you for coming. Very grateful to you. We are every day tormented by these demons. Please protect us. Ram said, that's it, protected. You are taken care. No demon can kill you. And Sita said, my lord, I have a question. Sita is very bold, as Sunday I was telling. Sita said, my lord, a person who has lust has three qualities. What is that? A person who has lust has three qualities. Three bad qualities. One is parastri vancha. You long for other, illicit, you want long for illicit relationship. Two, you speak lies. Three, you will unnecessarily cause violence to somebody without reason. Wow. Amazing, right? What are the three qualities? Because of lust, what are the side effects of lust? Three qualities. Can anyone recollect? I just told.
Yeah, you will attract for the opposite sex.
Tendency to lie, Prabhuji.
Tendency to lie, yes. Third one. What is the third quality? I just now said.
Violence.
Who said that?
Prabhuji, it's me. Veena.
Yes, violence. So Sita Mata told him, my lord, you don't have lust. So there is no question of parastri vancha. You don't look for, you don't long for, companionship of any lady. There is no question of speaking lies. But now, you promised the sages, you're going to kill. You're going to kill the demons with whom you have no enmity. Why do you unnecessarily cause violence? And Ram said, means that unnecessary cause of violence is because of the lust. So you're hurting somebody means unnecessarily, even though they're very good, it's because of lust. Wow. Amazing, right? How many of you agree? Sometimes we unnecessarily cause our family members, we use bad words. I mean, not bad words, but at least harsh words. Let me put it that way. How many of you agree?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So harsh words and unnecessarily causing violence. Violence means harsh words actually. Lying. Another one. And what is the third one? And of course, in ISKCON we are very strict with the no illicit relationships, no illicit sex. So, but Ram said, when sages come and ask me for help, I will. I'm sorry. My duty is to assist. When somebody comes and takes my shelter, I will follow that. So, Krishna keeps on waiting for us. We are keeping we have all the bad qualities and we are not changing. He waits. The parents, they wait for children to change, right? Do the parents give it up? No. Same way, Ram also waits. He has that Dhrudavrat. He waits for us. Wow. Next one is a good character. Good character. Bharat came and requested Ram. Hey, brother is not there, please come. Sorry, father is not there, please come and accept the kingdom. Ram said no. Then Bharat said, I'll also stay in the forest. Ram said no. Vasishta said, no, you're the eldest. You should follow. No, I will not. You know? So then Ram said, no, I'm sorry. So, if you give a word and if you don't uphold, then it causes damage to dharma. Then Ram said, if I violate, then all my citizens will do the same thing. I'm sorry, I will not do it. So you want to know about one person? You can know that person by character. You know? So if I already, I agreed to my father and I said I will not, I'll go to forest. No, I'm sorry, I cannot do that. Now I cannot come just because my father is not there. The next quality is, is a well-wisher of all the living entities. Wow. Prabhupada would sign, Prabhupada would sign, yes, sir, you are ever well-wisher. Wow. Lord Ram also. Always, Ram understood everyone is spirit soul, my part and parcel. He loved them. When somebody is in suffering, he would cry. Jatayu died, Ram cried. When somebody would cry, he would cry. Somebody is happy, he is happy. Idrishim Mama Lakshmi Nirdehedapi Pavakam. So, see what is my sad thing? I got Vanas. Mother Sita disappeared. And because of my misfortune, this bird also died. Wow. So the moral is, if you understand Krishna is our shelter, Krishna is very driven to protect us. We should take his shelter. Sarvadharman Parityajya Mam Ekam Sharanam Raja. Next one is Jnanam, knowledge. What is the next quality? Knowledge. Hope you're not bored.
No, Prabhuji, it's very nice.
I hope it is nice. So, very important is knowledge, jnana. Jnana. Lord Ram knows all the Vedas and Vedangas and Shastras. So, Sarva Sastrartha Tadvajna Smritivan Pradipanavan. So, he knows all the Shastras. So, Ram understood everything. Very important thing, we should know the Shastra, how to use, when to use, we should know. How to use, we should know. When to use, we should know. Mere knowing is not enough. You know, right time we should remember them, and right time we should use them. Wow. Then only that knowledge is useful. You know, capability. What is another quality? Capability. Kriya Shila Shakti. You know, so Lord Ramas are powerful. Vishwamitra gives him all the Divyastras and taught him really how to release them, how to upasamharam. Upasamharam means how to retract them. So immediately what he did, as soon as he took it, he used Vayvyastra and shot Marich, and he used Agnayastra and killed Subahu. But then what is that? But when it came 3 days, he waited. 3 days he waited, asking for ocean to give the way. The ocean is not coming back. Then he became upset. Very capable. Parasha Saktir Vivadeva Sruyate Swabhavaki Jnana Bala Kriyacha. So Ram is very capable. There are 16 qualities, but only thing is, today we discussed 10 qualities. What is very important is character is very important. Other qualities are also equally important, no doubt. But we discussed all these things Ram applied. So we should also we should try. What is the first one? First one is character, Gunavan, character, and he made friendship. Second one is Viryavan, so there is every reason to be disturbed, but he was not disturbed. Third is Dharmagnya, he followed Dharma. Fourth one is Kritagnyata, grateful, he is very great, he has gratitude. And the Satyavak, he always spoke truth only. Then Dhradavrata. Dhradavrata means very determined to do the right thing, determined to uphold Dharma, and a good character. So he did perfectly well, and our well-wisher is our well-wisher of all the living entities. We need to have knowledge. Ninth one, not only that, how to, when to act, how to act, what to act, we should remember. So the 10th one is capability, very capable. So we'll stop it here. Thank you very much. Very grateful. Vancha kalpatarabhyasya kripasindhubhyacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namo Antukat Vaishnavandiki Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So wish everyone, happy Ramnavami. Dandot Pranam. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Dandot Hare.